Hey guys, it's Rebecca. I just wanted to do some more update. I know yesterday I had a quick one I put up there, and just wanted to kind of elaborate what's been going on the last few weeks. I got to go home to Iowa last weekend. I was so excited 'cause I haven't been home since Thanksgiving, and I had just had the surgery, so nobody has seen me at home since I've lost a majority of this weight. Excuse me, because my hair's bugging me here. Um, Anyway, so I went home and my foster aunt was all excited. She couldn't believe it. And my grandparents, I love them. I love them. I love them a lot. However, my grandmother has a way of twisting things sometimes to make it sound, I don't know. She's just very, her compliments are really backward, to put it that way. And last time I had lost weight, I had tried to lose, and had gotten down to, I don't know, it was like 120 or 100, and I guess I was more about 130 at that time. And she didn't mention. Everybody else was talking about how much I had lost, and she didn't mention it for like 4 days, and it was a very backwards. Oh, I guess you have lost a bit, sort of thing. And so I was really kind of surprised when I went home, and my grandmother was she was like, "Oh, you're looking good," and Grandpa was like, "Hey, skinny," and it was kind of neat, and exact opposite of what I expected, to be quite honest. And my my grandma and I, we've always been at odds, and I've always worked my hardest to try to please her and to try to live up to her expectations, and somehow I always seem to fail. I never felt good enough. I never felt like I was able to do what she expected, and I could never figure it out. And you think as you get older, you eventually try to outgrow that and not really try to live up to that. But I could never really get over it. I could never really stop wanting to win her approval somehow. So before I left for the weekend, my Tim was, finishing loading the car up, and my grandma and I were sitting in the kitchen, and um, she actually told me she was proud of me, and that she was really proud of how things are going, and with my weight loss, and I'm happy, and I'm in a stable relationship, and I seem really happy, and you could have knocked me over with a feather, because I don't think I've ever heard my grandmother tell me she was proud of me, And it took everything not to burst into tears, because I waited for that for so many years, and it never came, no matter how hard I tried. And I'm grateful for it, but it shouldn't have had to be so hard. I shouldn't have had to rearrange my insides to make her happy. I should have been able to just be me. And I just, and I did really good. Usually on trips I have a hard time eating, and because you have to really plan, and I did really good while I was there. And I took the small portions, and I grabbed the smallest plate they had, and I used all my little tricks and tools so that I would stay on track. I wouldn't have, because as you can tell, it's very emotional to go to my grandparents, because it's that's I would always overeat over there, always. That's how I fed those emotions, and my entire trip I was completely and utterly nervous. And on the way up, on the drive, it's a 5-hour drive from where I live in St. Louis, and I found myself munching, and I literally said, "Honey, put these in the back seat, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to start this trend again." So I was very excited that I was able to recognize the root of that particular setback, and it could have been a lot worse. And I can tell that this tool, this weight loss surgery, has changed my life more than just the weight. I mean, yes, I have to eat because my stomach is restricted. But you also, as your mind changes and your attitude changes and you get to different points in the process, The old me would have not even recognized that I was eating because I was stressed or that I was worried about my grandparents. The old me would have just ate the entire bag of chips on the way down there, plus something else, The old me would have eaten my way all the way there, and probably all the way back, despite the positive results that I got there. So, again, this is probably the best thing I could have done in my life. Because not only is it healing, my health is getting better, but my state of mind, the way I react to people, the way I view other people, my thought processes, what people think about me, it's all changing. And it's for the better. And it's a slow moving process, but it's only getting better. So those of you that are new, you're going to have low moments, you're going to have high moments, and they'll come more or less frequently. Hang in there, because down the road you're going to look back and you're going to see a huge difference and be very pleased. Well, I just had to get that off my chest, and it's my day off and I'm running around like a mad woman and getting everything done, but I just wanted to let you in on some insights, that things that have been kind of mulling around in my head. So I will talk to you guys all soon, and you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.